Hey, how's it going, guys? Got another little quick video for you guys. So, um, I've got these Monterey Bay knives. Found them a few years ago, and I just fell in love with the style and the feel of the knives. Got my first one, and I decided to buy a second one just so I could store the other one. I know, crazy, but I decided to compare the two because they're custom knives, right? Um, and I guess we'll kind of kick this off for whoever's interested. I'm not a knife fanatic, so I don't know, I know the basics, but we'll kind of just go with the flow here and kind of get into it. First off, this is the new one, or the newish for 2023 batch that just got released this month. So right from the get-go, the cases are a little different. This is 2023, and this is a couple years ago. There's a comparison in the cases, pretty straightforward. Right, this one's embroidered. This one's got Velcro patch, and then it's got a little tab on the back. This one's just embroidered up front. And then as we open them up, sorry, doing everything with an iPhone here, so it's a little, trying to do everything with one hand. So the old one came with this little microfiber cloth with MBK on it, which I thought was a nice little touch. Just two little pockets here, which I could see why they changed to the new style. See how they're opposed here? One's facing left while the other one's facing right. So when you close it, if you do happen to have two knives in here, they're not scratching and banging each other up. Whereas this one, if you were to close it, you could see how that would be a problem. Not a huge issue. They just got the one knife in here. Anyway, so pulling this one out. This is, again, the new one. Couple little details here. From the get-go, the knives feel the same, but it's in the details. I changed the clip here to a Lynch Northwest clip, which I think looks amazing. A little beefy, but I like the deep carry style better than this one. I felt like this one was just hanging out of my pocket a little too much. Again, personal preference, but I like it to be secure, deep in my pocket. Feel like I'm not going to lose it as easy. But so the new one here, noticed a couple things here. So with the thumb stud, I don't know if I'm going to catch this with this terrible camera. So this is the old one. A little bit more detailed and refined. The new one, I don't know if I'm going to catch that. So it's only got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 circles that have been engraved or carved out of the thumb stud. It is a little bit smaller, whereas the old one, you could see the size difference there. This one's, in the old one, it's kind of touching the frame lock bar, whereas in the newer ones, it's a little bit smaller. You can see that. Let me bring them back to back here so you can kind of see the difference. You could see the difference in the details too. The other difference I did notice was in the, I don't know what you'd call these, the barrel spacers, I think is what they are. Jeez, terrible. So the old one, let's see, come on, focus. Sorry, it's dirty, but it's my daily carry and I use it. So you could kind of see it matches the thumb stud. At least I think that's what they tried going for. Right? Kind of give it that uniform look. Whereas this one, you got the thumb stud, and then these are more smooth, rounded. They look good, But I think I prefer the old style just because of, again, the uniform look to the thumb studs. Whereas these, I don't know, again, they're not bad. If I didn't know any better, I mean, it's a beautiful knife, no doubt about it. I mean, that's why I carry it, and that's why apparently I got two now. The other difference is, well, mine was kind of a limited run. My first one anyway. You got the Otter laser engraved. Let's see if I can catch that. And then this is the new one. I just wanted a plain Jane so I wasn't damaging the laser art on that. I love the look of the plain Jane, not gonna lie. This is one little detail that I did see. It was it's got a rust spot on there or something, some oxidation. Nothing terrible. On my old one, it wasn't exactly centered. I mean, I'm OCD, especially when you're paying this kind of money for these knives, but it's a little off to my right. Not terrible, but doesn't rub. Just bothers my OCD more than anything. On the new one, I mean, it is centered perfectly. It is beautiful, and other than that, can't notice any other difference in details. Oh, one thing, I think it might just be because it needs to be broken in. Jeez, come on, focus. So apparently, I don't know the terminology. I should have prepared better for this video. But apparently they got a coating, or the end of the metal gets some sort of treatment to where it doesn't rub, because titanium on lock bars tend to kind of stick for frame locks, where mine doesn't. I mean, it's been smooth since the day I got it. It doesn't stick one bit. It just closes, and it's been solid. Where this new one, it sticks a little. I don't know. It's a little grimy, almost sticky, but again, details. It's nothing big. I think it just needs to be broken in. It's a brand new knife, just barely got it. But yeah, guys, I think man, these things are beautiful. Beautiful knives. Nothing but my props to them. Magna cut, nice thick blade. They feel great in the hand. But other than that, guys, pretty great knives. We'll just leave it at that. And again, just wanted to point out differences in manufacturing and what they're doing to kind of change these knives and the batches as they go. But okay, guys, catch you next time.